not here.
Okay, well I have a felony warrant. I need to come in and verify that.
Pardon me?
I have a felony warrant for his arrest, ma'am.
Well, let me see it.
I don't need a warrant. I'm the bail bonds company. I can go anywhere I believe that he could be at, ma'am. That's how it works, ma'am. You can give me a hard time if you want to get the sheriff out here. They already know we're here. That's your son, correct?
Wait a minute. Why do you come here in the middle of the night?
Well, that's how it works, man. Why'd your son run away on my money?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the felony warrant out of Florida for him.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have a warrant to come and search my house.
Yes, I do, man. Bail bonds have different jurisdictions than the police do. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Watch.
Yep, I'll watch the bill, man. Okay, we have different jurisdictions. We have different laws. In fact, we have more power to arrest somebody when we have a warrant for their arrest. We can go anywhere in this country and to anybody's home we believe he's in. I hate to tell you that, but that's how it works.
Come in then.
You have lights in here, man?
Pardon me?
Do you have a light in here you can turn on? Are you sure he's not here?
Yes.
Mr. Terino, I'm not here to bust your chops. I apologize that we're here at this hour. Yes, ma'am, I understand. But you understand this is when we do work. Okay? It's nothing against you personally. Your son's made a bad decision. Okay? And I'm trying to make the situation better than what it's already turned into. Okay? Because now that we've come up here, okay, with this crap, now all the local authorities will be out here looking for him. And if they find him, it's only going to be worse for him. Okay? I'm his bail bondsman. I am not looking to make his life miserable. Okay? I can simply bring him back, turn him back for his warrants, and that's the end of it. Whereas if the cops find him up here because he's extraditable, he's going to sit in jail here for up to 4 months, okay? Then they're going to charge him with bail jumping charges. Chances are he's going to fight the police here, and then it's going to turn into a worse thing for him. I'm only concerned about protecting my assets and returning him to Florida. We catch him, we bring him in like a man today, we drive him back to Florida, he's treated like a human being. I don't treat people like animals, okay? And that's it, we go from there. I'm not looking to make your son's life worse than what it already is. Apparently he's got some issues. He's on probation, whatever it was. He got into what allegedly the cops are calling a scuffle. I've read the police report. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me, okay? It doesn't make any sense, the police report, okay? It seems like the cop was trying to cover his own ass, okay? I'm only concerned about my $15,000 that I have to pay on Friday morning, okay? Otherwise, they shut my company down. Now, I did a favor for your son, your family, to bail him out, okay? And I'm getting screwed now, all right? That's taking $15,000 out of my daughter's mouth. I have a 4-year-old daughter, okay? That's not fair to me. I'm a young guy with a reputable business who treats people like individual, you know, gentlemen and women, ma'am, you know. I am not here to be a scumbag, okay? But your son is definitely back here. We know he was...
I don't think he is. He doesn't have any friends left here. He's not here.
When was the last time you saw him?
The last time we went to Florida.
So you haven't seen him since?
No.
Okay, so then his ex-wife and his girlfriend down there, ex-girlfriend, are lying to everybody.
Are what?
They told us that he came back here to either be with his sister
What
or
the hell are you doing here at 4:30 in the morning?
Calm down,
Get out of
sir.
my house right now!
It doesn't work that way, sir. I apologize.
Where's the phone call cop?
That's fine. You can call the sheriff. They already know we're here. We have to check in with them by law.
Why do you come at this time of night?
Get out of my house right now!
This is when...
Get out of my house right now!
Sir, we were let in by your wife. You could stop. Yeah.
I ain't screaming. Do you want me to make movement to the front?
Where's the phone, Jerry?
No, it's the father. He's upset, and rightfully so. Just stand where you are.
He's disabled, and you're here in the middle of the night.
I understand that, man. It's early morning. I understand. But you have to understand.
Why do you come here this time of night?
Because this is the time of night when we work, okay? When are most people going to most likely be in their houses where they're allegedly supposed to be? At this hour, okay? So that's why we're here right now. It's nothing against you, nothing against just your husband, okay? But we were told by several people down there.
Get out of the house. Get out of here.
Sir,
you want to come here, you come here during the day. I'm telling you to get out of here.
Sir, I have every right to be here.
You don't have a right to be here at 4:30 in the morning.
I do, sir.
Come banging on the door.
I do, sir. I'm sorry, and I'm going to search your house too. And you can call the police, and we'll let them come in with us. That's fine.
Ask him if he has a right to search the house.
And they'll tell you, you know, the bail bondsmen have more right than the police do when we have a warrant.
What'd you do, Frank?
I'm trying to call 911.
Would you like me to call the sheriff out here? I can.
Yeah, call.
No problem. Ro, do me a favor. Go back to the truck, grab my phone, bring it to the front door.
Do you have to call 315?
I'll call the sheriff. That's fine. I was just on the phone with them. Spoke to one of the officers at the desk. Not a problem. We spoke to also, I guess, you know, the village police as well. Okay. You know,
You
unfortunately,
don't have a right
Yes,
to
we
come
do,
here
sir.
at 4:30 in the morning.
sir, I understand you're upset because of the hour.
I'm upset. Get out of my house.
Unfortunately, sir, we were invited in, and that's the way it
You're
was.
not invited
Well, your
in.
wife
Get out
invited
of
me
my
in.
house.
You need to calm down, sir. Okay? You need to calm down. Okay?
Why won't this thing work?
I don't know, whatever.
7561, correct?
Yes.
Yes, how you doing, sir? Vincent Conwell calling from the Bell Bonds. I spoke to Jennifer, I believe, about 10, 15 minutes ago. In regards to a felony warrant we're trying to serve at 7561 Daphne. Yes, sir. The mom and dad are present here. We've advised them that we have the right to search the house, that we, our warrant doesn't have to stipulate an actual address because that's, with federal law governing the bail bondsman, that's what.
You don't have the
does.
right to come here at 4:30 in
They're
the
upset
morning.
because
Banging on my freaking door.
As you can hear, they're upset that it's 4:30 in the morning, and I can understand that, but this is when we work. So they're asking for police presence here, and I guess yeah, no, I was going over the warrant and the situation with the mom, explaining to her that this is only going to get worse at this point because obviously we're now here and the local authorities now are going to know that he has a felony warrant, he's extraditable. So you guys will be as well looking, if he's around, you're going to grab him, he's going to sit in jail here. So, Daphne Drive, correct. It's right off Audrey, ma'am?
Off
No,
the
it's
Bear
off
Road.
Bear Road.
Off Bear Road? Okay. Oh, yes, sir.
And
My
you're
first
not
name is
moving
Vin.
until the police get here.
Conwell, Conwell. 631-662-5029.
I can't believe they come here this time of night.
Terino family. Sherry, correct, is the wife, and your name, sir? Yep. John Terino, John S. Terino is the son. No, Mace, that's it, unarmed. I'm sorry? No, they're upset that we're here at this hour, and he was trying to, I asked him if he wanted me to call you guys down. He was trying to call from the house phone, and they're having an issue with their house phone, so, they requested it, I'm going to do what they asked. Terrific, thank you, sir. All right, bye-bye. They're on their way, sir. Okay? Not an issue. Like I said, we're only here to do our jobs.
I don't care.
Okay.
You can come during regular hours.
All right, can you understand something?
I don't want to understand
What did you do
anything.
for a living, sir?
I worked in a factory.
Okay. And what time did you go to work, sir?
7:30 in the morning.
And you worked till what, probably about 4?
What difference does it
Well, I'm
make?
trying to get my point to you, sir. My point is this. You had a job to do through a certain hour because that was the most productive time
I
for your
didn't go
job.
banging on people's
wait,
door
can
at 4:30 in the morning.
I'm trying to explain to you, sir. That was the most productive time for you to operate and do your business. Just like my job is to catch people with felony warrants, okay? Most people are going to be laying their head down at 4 o'clock in the morning somewhere, okay? So that's why we're here. It's nothing against you, sir. But unfortunately, his ex-wife, his ex-girlfriend have all said he is back here living with you or your daughter, okay? Now, we don't know where your daughter lives, okay? Now, your wife was just explaining to me, sir, that you guys have not seen him since the last time you were down in Florida.
I really don't want to see him.
Okay. All right. I was explaining to your wife, sir, I bailed him out for $15,000.
$15,000?
Yes, sir.
What the hell did he do?
He allegedly, according to the police report, okay, he's on probation down there. And allegedly, they stopped him in a VTL stop, okay, a vehicle traffic stop. They asked him to exit the vehicle, okay. They asked him at that point to step into the back of the vehicle,
Thank you.
okay, just so you are aware of what the situation was as well, man. Okay, they asked him to step to the back of the vehicle, and they asked him for consent to search his vehicle, or the vehicle he was driving. He said, fine. They searched the vehicle, and they had a odor, as they put in the police report. They then asked to search him. He got reluctant. He said yes, but then he got all fidgety, and he reached into his pocket. They immediately grabbed him. There was a scuffle. With that, your son pulled out a pipe, a crack cocaine pipe, okay? The pipe hit the floor. He went lunging for the pipe to break it so that they didn't have evidence against him because he was on probation. And he was very straightforward with the police that he was on probation. Why you would give consent to search, I don't know if you knew you had that on you. When the scuffle happened, he ended up striking an officer 3 times. Okay, the officers... Again,
I don't believe
well,
that.
this is what the police report says.
I don't believe it.
Well, what did I tell you, ma'am? The first thing I said to you was the police report sounded very inconsecutive. It was very fishy. He says that they struck the officer and then they had to wrestle him to the floor again. They restrained him and arrested him. Now, I know Florida very well. I worked in Florida as well. What my whole issue is this. If that's the case, I know every cop in Florida carries a taser. Why wasn't he tased? That doesn't make any sense to me. Those cops down there immediately would reach for a taser to control him. Why they didn't, I don't know. Okay? So we bailed him out. Okay? We bailed him out of jail. He was doing fine. He went to court, he was doing what he had to do, and then all of a sudden he decided that he didn't want to go to court anymore. Okay? And he left. Now the ex-wife said, I don't really know much initially. Then the girlfriend got involved. Okay? She says, look, he's back up to New York. He went up there. He told me he was leaving to go up there. I don't really want anything to do with him. He's got enough problems. My family, I don't want to involve them with this anymore. I can assure you he went back there. He said he was going back to his sister and to his mother. Okay? That's why we ended up here. I didn't just pull a rabbit out of a hat and drive 5.5 hours from my office in Brooklyn, okay, and have my agents come from Florida to give me the report on this for no reason, okay?
Look, I know he moved out of his ex-wife's apartment.
Right.
And I do not believe he came to New York. I don't.
Okay.
She told me his car wasn't worth anything.
Right.
And that she didn't think it would make it.
Okay.
That's what she told me.
Okay. Well, she
I
told me.
talked to him
Let me get this light off
the
the front
last
of the
time
house.
I saw him.
Well, why don't you shut the light? I'm sorry. I want to get the light off the front of your house so your neighbors don't see, you know.
Oh, yeah, you're...
Rob, pull the light off the front of the house.
Well, that ought to look real freaking good.
Yeah.
At least we didn't have a yelling match up front. Now, you were saying that the ex-wife said that she didn't think the car would make it up here?
Yeah, she told me that the rear end was bad. She didn't think that it would.
Okay. All right. See, now what we were told was that he took the car up here and he immediately surrendered the plates. Now, we checked with DMV and that is the case. He did surrender the plates. They were mailed back to the DMV.
Oh,
They couldn't tell me where they were mailed from or anything.
I have no idea. He doesn't have any friends left up here.
Would he go to his sister?
No. If he did, she would have told me.
Right. You know, we have, I don't know what, you know, we're told there's a sister that lives up here. We, like I said, I was unable to verify that. Obviously, you're saying there is a sister. When was the last time that you physically spoke to him via telephone or anything?
It was probably a month and a half ago.
Okay. And do you
I
believe...
knew something was wrong because he hasn't called.
Right. Now, let me ask you this. If he was here in this area, would he come, you think he would come right to you?
I think. I don't
He
know.
wouldn't come to me.
I don't know.
No.
His father and him don't get along that well.
Okay. What I'm saying though is I'm trying to rule this out. Look, us being here is causing more problems with everything because now the agencies up here, you know, Syracuse PD, State Police, the Sheriff's Department, they're all going to, you know, they all have copies of this warrant now. They all know he's extraditable. So everybody's going to be breathing down everybody's throat to try to locate him. I will tell you this. You guys know, obviously, you're an older couple. You know how the police work. It's never a good thing when the cops get involved. Okay? I'm not looking to harm your son. Your son maybe has committed some kind of wrong action. That's fine. I'm just trying to protect my money. Okay? That's affecting my family. That's $15,000 that I really don't have at this time to lay out of my pocket.
Why was it so high?
Well, probably
Yeah.
because they charged him.
You said.
Yeah, I'll tell you right.
Said it's church. I don't believe. I don't
Here.
think he would ever get it caught.
I will tell you right now exactly what his charges were, so you're fully aware. Resisting of an officer with violence,
I don't believe.
possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of drugs, possession of drug equipment. evidence tampering with a fabricated physical tampering with physical evidence, which means when he took it to break the pipe, allegedly. Now I use the word allegedly all the time because he's not guilty of anything until found guilty. Okay, so those were all the charges that he was charged with. And unfortunately, this happened here on January the 18th, 2012 at 10 p.m.
January?
Yep. How are you, Chef?
Good.
Any comment? It seems to be a little bit more controlled now. Obviously, they were upset that we were here at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So upset that you were banging on the door like that. We thought somebody might have been dead.
No, I'm sorry. This son's wanted out of Florida on felony warrants. He's NCIC across the board.
Okay.
Okay. Everything from resisting arrest to a physical injury of an officer. He's got some issues in the past. The surety company that has him.
Yeah.
That's the.
He wants to search our house
Explain.
at 4:30 in the morning.
Don't yell at us. We're not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like I explained to her, okay, underneath the federal statute, Tanner vs. Taylor, when we bond somebody out, we're protected, and we can search any house or dwelling with a warrant. We don't need to have
Where
a
is
physical
your
address on the warrant. We have a copy of the warrant. Your wife saw it, sir, and I'd be more than happy to show it to you.
It's a
Absolutely.
warrant for Johnny, but not to search our house.
Right, but it's a different circumstances, obviously, that I'm trying to explain to you, okay? And I'm sure we've all seen the show Dog the Bounty Hunter, where they just go and they search.
No, I
okay?
haven't seen
Oh,
it.
I'm thankful for that. I appreciate that. Okay? All right? Like I said,
Does he have a right to search our house?
No, we don't.
Yeah, let me take a look here, but I'm pretty sure he does. So is John home?
Is John here?
We haven't seen him.
He doesn't live here. Now, if he's wanted by the police, why would he be living here? That's kind of stupid, isn't it?
First of all, stop raising your voice to us, okay? We didn't do anything to you folks. We're here to help him out. And it's
like I said, and you
Well,
asked me to
how
call
would
them, and I
you
did.
like
Stop yelling at me right now.
I'm not yelling at you.
Okay.
I said, how would you like to be sound asleep and have somebody bang? It wasn't just knocking on the door, it was
Okay.
banging on the door. He's trying to bust the door down.
I'm trying to
He
bust
thinks
it
he's on TV.
He's just doing his job, okay?
Well, he could do his job at 10 o'clock in the morning as
okay.
well as 4:30 in the
Listen,
morning.
Okay, unfortunately, it's not his fault. Your son has warrants for his arrest, okay?
It's not my fault either.
Okay, but this is a known address for your son. He does have the right to search the house, okay?
I want to see that. I don't think it
Okay.
says he does.
Well, I mean,
He's looking at it.
okay, but you just gotta let the gentleman do his job. He's not
I'm
here.
not stopping him
he's
from
not trying
doing
to
his
bust your
job.
chops. He's not trying
I'm not stopping him. I
Stop
says
yelling.
during the
Stop
day he can do all he
no,
wants.
it doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't time limit on when he
I want to see that where it says.
Absolutely. It doesn't say directly. You can give a computer. I'd be more than happy to bring up the federal statute.
I don't care about the. I want to see right here where it
It won't
says.
say it right there. That's what I'm explaining to you.
What's that?
When a bail bondsman has
It
a
doesn't
warrant,
say it
sir,
right
when
here.
a bail bondsman has a warrant,
doesn't say it right
Can
here.
I finish, please? Okay. When a bail bondsman has a warrant on one of his defendants, we are governed and given right to search any dwelling
Where
we
does it
believe.
say that?
Federal statute, Taylor versus Tanner. Bring it up on
Right
the
here,
computer.
where does it say?
doesn't have
You
to,
have
sir.
to get a warrant from a judge before you can come in
Sir,
somebody
I've
else,
explained to
somebody's
you.
house.
I've explained to you several
Here,
times.
get
already.
out.
I'm not going to leave, sir.
Get
Unfortunately, I
out.
was invited in, and we're going to search your home.
Get out of my house.
Unfortunately, that's not happening, sir. I'm asking you one last time to just let us do what we need to do. If you're not hiding anything, I just want to walk through and verify that he's not here.
Well, I can tell you he's not here.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody told me they weren't here and I pulled them out of a closet, I
If
would
you
be rich.
had a warrant from a judge, I would let you do
I
it.
do have
You
a warrant
don't
from a
have-
judge.
That's not a warrant from a judge.
Who made the warrant up? My secretary?
Where is it signed by a judge?
Sir, it's a bench warrant out of the state of Florida on a felony charge for your son.
What judge
Okay.
signed it?
Well, I couldn't tell you that. Deputy Clerk Charlie Green.
A clerk can't sign it.
Sure they can.
No, he
Sure they can.
No, he can't. I watch dog too.
You just said you didn't watch Dog. I was so excited.
So, just give me 1 second here. Do you understand that if you bypassed all this argument, he already would have been done and out of
Be
your
out of
home?
here by now.
No, I would have been all right with him just knocking on the door. But he's freaking pounding on the door at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, law enforcement is one of those things that's 24/7.
Oh, we're respecting
Hey.
today.
There's a right way and a wrong way of
Peaches,
doing
peaches,
everything.
Peaches.
Come on, Peaches. Come on.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's my brother and my.
No, it's not.
No, I don't know who it is.
That's Bobby Brown from Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh.
Oh, you said you watched it. I figured, you know.
I'd seen it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that looks like your brother.
Anyways, what was your first name, sir? I missed it.
Frank.
Frank, I'd be happy to listen to you. These gentlemen are just going to take a quick look. I'll grab some info from you, and they'll be out of here in, what, 5 minutes?
Not even.
Yeah, all
I
right.
just want to walk through the house and
So,
verify that.
let me
he has
grab some
no
info
belongings
from you,
here.
John.
That's all I'm asking you for, sir.
If you would have come, say, even 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, it would have been all right.
I know. But like I explained to you, sir, when you worked in the factory, like you said, you went to work at a time that was feasible to be most productive.
Bullshit. I don't want to hear that kind of
Well, here,
stuff.
Frank, I'll grab some info from you.
I'm sorry. All right. I'm going to just take a quick look, Frank, and we'll be out of your hair.